Whew. It's plus 30 today. Just made a load from the city. Anyone recognize what this guy is? Yeah, you'll see once I get it put back together, but ugh, don't look at those welds too close, by the way. I might have had quite a few beers in when I was working on this. Oh, what's that, 8, 9, 10 years almost ago? Yeah, that's probably close to 10 years ago. I don't know, I gotta look back on the channel, but I thought it wasn't going to fit in here until I realized that my steering wasn't hooked up. Well, I can already see it. Look at the pollen. You guys see that? I moved this just... Oh. Should see it inside the house from having windows open today, but had to. That's literally pollen. And that's inside here. Man. Oh. Gonna have the sneezies today. Oh, it's gonna be a hot one today. I walk in here this morning and she is warm. Yeah. Gotta go through my gaskets there, get out the gaskets that I need, get the fuel pump gasket changed. Go in here, it's like 35 in here already. It's like 9 in the morning. This tarp is so friggin' hot from the sun shining on it in the morning. But it's meant to be a high of 30 something outside, so it should get about 45 in here. Yeah, that's about right. Right now it says it's about 33. Turn that on even though it's not ducted out. It might help move some of the air. Should actually be working on the ducting on that, but I think that's a job that I'll do in the middle of the night where it's not so hot up there. But I gotta get the mower deck on here. I might need to go find a belt for that, so I gotta be quick. But I got grass growing in here. What the hell? You see that? Come on. I just put the screwdriver on those both screws. They were both loose. Literally, I was able to turn them half a turn each. I'm still going to pull it off. I'm still going to change the gasket. But yeah, those screws in there, that's kind of bullshit. I don't even have on the light, so you're probably not seeing shit. Well, it turns out my kit does not have the right gasket, so I'm going to go drive 100 and something kilometers to go buy a fuel pump gasket instead of using a cornflake box. I need to get an oil filter and a few other things anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Miss Grony Poodle over there. It's going to be a hot one today, but yeah, I can't find my gasket paper. That's probably what I'm going to buy, is just a roll of gasket paper, make my own. I don't know, we'll see, but kind of shitty, but at the same time I could do some grocery shopping at the same time. But again, it's kind of shitty. 100 kilometers, and I just wanted to cut the grass. Yeah, I know. Okay, this is strange. So the kit has the gasket that goes between the carburetors right here, but it does not have the fuel pump gasket. I bet you I had it and it probably fell out of the kit because the package was opened, but I don't see it anywhere. But I bet you it was here. See, I thought this maybe was it here, but no. I mean, it might work as one. No, that's... I mean, this could be what they expect people to use, but that's not proper, I don't think. Well, I couldn't find the gasket. Yeah, they didn't even want to look in their computer. They said, no, we definitely don't have that. Whatever. So I went and picked up this from my local Napa. Damn near 40 bucks for that. But I mean, this should work out perfect. So I only need such a tiny piece. They had smaller ones available, but it was like a 6-inch square, and it was 20 bucks. But it came with some other cork gaskets and shit. I'd rather just buy this whole thing. And take the 5 minutes maybe to cut it out. Okay, so that's the old gasket. The new one is on there. I just gave her a coat of gasket tack. Old can. I was going to use this stuff that I was looking for the starter to seal up the starter. This is normally what I seal up starters with. This stuff never dries. Would have been good, but of course I couldn't find it. It was in a box. I thought this fuel pump was aluminum, but it's plastic. Huh. Or Bakelite or some other material. I have no clue. So that's going to be going back on in a few seconds. Just going to let that tack up a little bit more. Yeah, good. I had some fuel line in the back of my truck. It's a good bonus. I should say, when I went to the local Kubota dealership, they ran the model number of the engine, and it is from a Bolens. So that model number there with the spec number, and it shows Bolens. So for this tractor, so that matches up. Everything there looks pretty good. A little shiny still, some of that, but I'll have to throw it together. I do got to tighten up this jam nut on here, so I got to fix that up. And other than that, I'm going to change just this chunk of fuel line for now. I'm not going to change this one. It looked okay. And then I'll throw it together and I guess run it for another 45 minutes and see if it's going to leak anywhere else, and hope it's not the fuel pump leaking. I was going to change this valve cover. I literally had it exposed, and then I decided no. No, let me guess, that's going to kick me in the ass. I guess we'll find out. So far everything looks good. It's been running about 10 minutes. Go chase some chipmunks around the house for a bit. Then I'll check it and see if I have any more leaks. And then I'll do an oil change on her, seeing I finally picked up an oil filter. Are you kidding me? I was just about to park her inside. Now listen. No, it's not doing it now, was it? Oh, there it is. Something's touching the dry shaft. That's all I can think of. I bet you I know what it is. It's probably the low oil wire. She going to diesel? Most likely. Where's the kaboom? No? Oh, wow. It's plus 30 outside. Don't drop sand into the curb. It's plus 30 outside. But oh, she was heavily pressurized. Okay. Gonna have to check, because something was definitely sounded like it was touching the drive shaft there. Couldn't have been my wire. It's real far away from that. Drive shaft doesn't even look like it's far away. Like, I don't know. That is weird. Huh. Don't know what that noise was, but I'm gonna check over a few things. But I can't work on her right now. She is so hot that it makes me frick. Just even. Ugh. The good news is, so far I do not see any single leaks. No. But yeah, that noise, I don't know how well that showed up, but it almost sounded like something plastic hitting the dry shaft. I'm going to have to check the fan back there. Make sure that's in good shape, but whew, that's a lot of heat. That's a lot of heat. And yeah, fuel pump's not leaking whatsoever. Perfect. I ran it for about an hour. Okay, should be cooled off by now. It's been about 2 hours. Still gotta clean up this mess from the old racing tractor. Do I want to know how hot it is in here? Oh yeah, I'm not even looking yet. Not looking. 38? Yeah, that's about that. Let's. It only says about 35. It's a bit warm. Well, but I do got the fan kind of blowing up there, so frickin' barn swallows were in here. I kind of hope one makes a nest in the fan. I hate those things. I can say one thing. So much for my nice clean engine. Look at that. All the way down. Oil. It's not that bad. So, but yeah, that's kind of a stupid place to put a filter, I think. And right into the starter. But here's my new filter. Anyone that cares, it seems like all the old Kohlers use the exact same part number. So damn near 20 bucks there, but the old one is just in the bin there. And yeah, makes sense, put on a new filter, but I'm just going to decide. I sprayed a little brake clean in there, but I think I'm gonna have to actually give this a proper rinse again, or do I just leave it? I mean, it's gonna get oil on her. So, but I kind of want to look for leaks, so I think I'll just wipe it with paper towel for now. Okay, so 540 is my choice. Probably going to regret not using a funnel to do this, but we'll see. So this is going to be about the same as using, I guess, a normal 1030. This is synthetic, and this is diesel oil. So a lot of people use the Rotella T oils in old cars, you know, and shit like that. And, you know, it seems to be what they like. Now, for this engine, a lot of people just use straight 30, but, I mean, during the winter and all that shit, you're going to run into other issues. Talk about winter. Chances are during the winter, I will have to dump this whole oil and probably run a 520 in it. We'll see, but I'm going to have to put down the camera to get that in there properly. So I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. Just thought I'd give a quick update on how this is going. I got a scrap piece of tin up there, hollowed out the end there, and already, even without the bottom boards on here, she blows pretty good. Yeah, it's a little bit warm in here today. So that's ducted. Just temporary. Fan's only on low speed, but it's still damn near 40 in here. If I was head on with it, it's actually pretty much exactly 40. It's just angle I'm on. That's just ducting it out for now. That's kind of a temporary system. I'm sure I'm going to swap out to something different. And then you walk over here and it's like, quite a bit cooler. But I say it's cooler, but it's still hot in here. Like you touch this wall right now and it's hot. Well, it depends on the direction of the sun, but oh, so much to get done. I want to do something on that lawnmower deck. I got to drag all these tools back inside. I got to clean up all the hoard, all that shit. I got to decide what goes inside, what stays out here. It's like, what a hassle, hey? Yep. Oh, it's 30 in here. That's not too bad. She's on high right now, and all I can say is, ooh, does she blow? You stand like freaking 20 feet from the garage and you can feel it blowing outside. So, motor's kind of vibrating a little bit up there still, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna jack up the front here and check out what I need for wheel bearings, or if they could just be tightened up and serviced. Well, the good news is 99% chance that I can save these wheel bearings. So, I mean, it's a tractor, it's not a car. But yeah, the nut's extremely loose, so I'm gonna pull out the cotter pin, take a look at it. Dust cap, I of course dropped in the dirt pulling it off. Didn't have a dust cap puller, so I just put it in there, gave this a tap, came off very easy. Do I want to pull right off the whole assembly? I think I should. Do I see a grease nipple on this hub? Because maybe not if I see a grease nipple. Can't see back here. Have to check the footage, turn on the light. If it's a greasable hub, which is pretty rare to see that on anything, no, I don't see no grease nipple. I was thinking if it's a greasable hub, I don't have to, but it's not. But same thing with this side, it's just as bad. Well, I just pulled her apart. Take a look here. Everything actually seems to be pretty decent. A little bit of play in this guy here. You see, slight amount of play in there, but nowhere near worth replacing yet. I do got a fair bit of play in this whole arm, like this way, so the center bushing. That one probably would be a pain in the ass to change, so I'm not going to worry about that right now because it's not that bad. Basically, it was just the wheel bearings flopping around, but standard automotive style bearings, so I'll give them a little bit of a torque, and to be honest, that will probably solve it. The grease is, you know, brown, but it's not like overly dirty or anything in there. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to greaser it back up with what I pulled out of it, and add some more grease to it too. You just got the grease kind of around the corner, but pump a little bit of extra grease in her and throw it back together. I don't think it's worth, to be honest, buying new bearings yet. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but that's Mama Bear and her 2 cubs just went crossing. Oh, 3 cubs, look at that. Oh, they're so tiny. Oh, they're so cute. Another load of garbage. Literally garbage. Yeah. An old Kohler engine, old Briggs engine. Subaru, brand new Subaru engine, brand new generator head. Those are going inside. So, and just literally all random tractor parts. Axle, a couple plate steel, a 1/4 inch plate steel 2x2. I got 2 of them there. Those are pretty damn heavy, but yeah, lots of garbage. I don't know, I should have just threw those engines out to the scrapper, but at the same time I got like 15 antique engines. It would be a shame. I just don't know if I'll ever move them again from here once I bring them here. I think I'll bury them or give them away before I move them. Are you kidding me? Where are you trying to build your nest? Attacking the barn swallows again. Yep. Come on, go through the blower. Come on this side. Come on, follow me. And go into there and make your nest in there. Oh shit, there's 2 of them now. They're kind of cute, but at the same time, I really don't want poop everywhere. I knew it. They're piss warm. Damn. Okay, where's my tennis racket? You birds gotta go. You gotta leave. So I gotta get out my tennis racket. And yes, these are not friendly birds, by the way. These are probably the same batch that has been here since like the last 3 years. So I don't want to kill them, but I do want to get them out of here. Whew. Definitely just got in time. Wow. It's going to cool it down. It was 32 outside, and yeah. Wow.
I'm gonna go play in it.
Close the door then.
Here, you take this.
Close the door then.
Puppies.
Can't let the dogs out. They would love it too much.
Proxy.
Proxy doesn't like the rain. She came running right back in. And then there's someone else that really likes the rain. Got the side of the greenhouse open there. But oh, that's so nice. So nice. Oh, that breeze is so nice. Look at all the green stuff growing. I'll probably look better here. Where do you think that green stuff is from? Do you think that's from feeding the deer? I don't know. Or I mean feeding the birds, I mean, yeah. That's what I meant to say. Hard to say, but I'm kind of guessing so. Poo Poo, do you want your breakfast for your birthday? Proxy's birthday supper. It's kind of a cheating because this dog always eats raw meat. But normally hamburger. This time she gets an $8 steak. Close the random video that's on there. Wait, where did it all go, Poo Poo? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, Proxy turned 6 years old today. Holy, that's fast. Are you looking for more, Proxy? Still pouring rain, but yeah, the extension cord sitting in the rain is probably not a good thing, is it? Hey, but look at the moat here. It starts here, goes all the way up to there, all the way down there, and all the way around the house and down. pretty good. Looks like it's going in the garage, but that's actually the water coming down. So, yeah. You don't really like the extension cord in the water, so maybe what I'm going to do is try to see if my extension cord's any good. Oh, clearly it is. Nothing's getting wet. But I had a bunch of stuff sitting outside in buckets that really shouldn't have got wet. I don't know. So pretty cool. It's not raining that bad right now. I just want to see how bad the water is getting in, if anything. Well, no, it doesn't look that bad. I'm expecting some to get in, but yeah, that stuff could just sit out there. The box fell apart. Woo! Oh yeah, nice and dry in here. No birds? No birds today? The reason why I'm in here is I don't know if there's any leaks yet. Freaking smoking, it's not even lit. Trying to figure out why the hell am I getting no smoke out of it. Doy. Those are all apple trees. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Do a little bit of a garden update. Tomato plants. That's an apple tree right there. Of all the freaking trees that we had planted outside, this was apple. Some of these were maples. It looks like all of them died. I know why, because the pots, they were in too small of pots and they kind of froze. We should have brought them inside, but long story short is we're busy building a garage, but yeah. Not that bad. These are all oak trees, that we started last year. We should have had a lot more planted, but we ran out of time. I think that's just from my shoes. Yeah, that's just from my shoes. You can see it. Well, we got a hell of a lot of water and nothing's coming in any corners. That far corner, I bet you there's water coming in for sure here. This is a low spot. I got to get some sand over here. That's not bad. But seeing it's finally getting cool outside, I might start doing some stuff on this mower. I got to remove the blades and maybe balance them. I got my balancer here. It had a little bit of a vibration. And yeah, if I balance the blades, at least I'll get a little bit more life out of them and the bearings. I should have actually technically tried to find replacement blades, but just never had time. Well, the good news is the two end blades were super, well, not super, but perfectly tight. This guy here, finger tight, both of them. That's probably what was happening with the vibration I was feeling. The problem is the blades are absolutely toast. This one here, can you guys see, has a add-on welded to it, and the welds are broken on the end, but a little curved, just a bit. Oh shit, this is the worst one. Can you guys see the curve in that blade? Or is this the worst one? Yeah. So yeah. And the problem is the exact bolt pattern spacing here matters huge on this. But the center hole, which I thought actually had to line up with something, it seems like there's nothing it lines up with. Unless there's nope. I thought maybe there'd be a dowel pin on this plate. Nothing. Huh. Okay, well. So I know I cannot use a universal blade that has a bushing in the middle, because there's no way to keep it in place. I just need the spacing of those bolts have to be 100%. Well, I think for this year, I am going to measure that up and possibly just reuse them. But I am going to balance them. Yeah, it looks level enough. Bought this toy probably when I was 13 years old, 12 years old. An old school blade balancer. And all you're doing is putting your blade on it. Make sure it fits the right groove, and you're going to normally spin it and then measure and see which side has to be adjusted. So So I'm not too worried about it, the board being level this way, like tipping like this. I'm not worried about that. It's just side to side. But it'll give me an idea when I go to grind it, roughly which side I got to adjust. And those blades are so bent, and I don't think I'm going to get them straight in the vise. So we'll see. But you can see I am off by a fair bit on that guy. That's for sure. Maybe that won't show up. Hard to say. Well, this one here has kind of a number on it. 454. And that logo, I don't see any other numbers, but this guy here is done. I'm not worried about making it perfect. Yes, I could have just sharpened. Some people, when they balance blades, they just sharpen it more this way. I just polished this up to kind of try to find some numbers on it. But yeah, this blade is very bold, you could say. If I had a press, I would try to straighten it out, but I don't have access to a press here. So I'm going to call that one's good enough. Move on to this one. This one here is bold a little bit too. I can see, it looks like that side there's quite a bit. This one's actually not that bad. Okay, this one here is actually pretty good. So I'm going to sharpen it, then I'll check it better later with something underneath it. No idea if that's going to bend it straight or not, but I'm going to get a second clamp here, second clamp there, and try to do it evenly. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of feel I should have like thick rubber across this. Maybe leather when I do this in case they snap or slide off the table and go flying into my leg. Just saying, like, that's quite a bit of force on that guy. So, and it is actually sliding technically, so I should release the pressure off it now. Should have kept on the camera 10 extra or maybe 5 extra seconds. 2 turns and boing, straight down at the ground. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know if it's hard to really tell. One at a time, there's still a little bit of you can see rock on it, but it's pretty equal on both sides. You can see how high it is sitting there. It's pretty equal. This one's definitely a lot higher. So this one I might try again. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot higher still. I might try that one again. But this time I'm going to probably wrap a cushion around it. Looks a little bit more safe to me. Going to say, I attempted to take out the floor jack, put it in between the transaxle of the tractor, and jack up the transaxle or jack up the tractor with the blade. Might work better. You know, at the same time, I just wish I had a proper press. I'm tempted to stick it in that, and I don't know. I don't think that's going to do it. Oh yeah, it's warm out here. Looks like my grass is coming back in, damn it. A little bit of water in the back of the truck still. Most of it overflowed right there and out. But, oh yeah, it's hot and muggy out here, that's for sure. Hey look, camouflaged cord, kind of half buried. Has to be good for it. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the power. So many horseflies, so many horseflies. The horsey flies. I don't know if everyone else has those things, but they bite like a fucking horse. Oh yeah, it's a bit warmer in here still. Whew! Should have turned on that blower hours ago. Oh yeah, she's warm in here. And that's with this wall open. A little bit cooler over here. But, yeah. Well, I got the blades back on yesterday. I never showed that because the freaking mosquitoes just started to chew me alive like so quick. It's just like, nope. Throw them back on, crank them down, Loctite them. And yeah, I just use green Loctite. Might have been a better idea to use blue, but I had some green. And the blue, I mean, I'd have to dig through the boxes to find it. I mean, yeah. It's probably got 5 of them in there, 3 of them in there. I don't know. But, oh, yeah, it's a little muggy in here, that's for sure. Okay. I'm going to have to make some room. Damn it. It's going to suck. Okay, so for anyone on my channel that's a Bolens guy, I'm measuring from this end, which the blade stops approximately, I'm going to guess right about there at the 3-inch mark. Should have measured before I flipped it, but this deck right to this end is 63 inches to here. Take off a little bit is, and I'm reading online that they never came with a 60-inch deck. They only came with a 54 as the largest, a 48 and a 54. So this deck, there's the center where they get greased. Damn it, why didn't I measure the blades before I flipped it? You can see right up to the edge there, 63. Up to here, it's like damn near like 69 inches if you include the chute. Woo! Almost hit me in the face. So is this considered a 60-inch deck? I gotta find a part number on it. I know there was a part number somewhere, but it's kind of dirty now. But anyone that's Bolens guy, is this considered their 54? Again, I might have to flip it to measure the actual blade distance, but yeah, definitely she's a very heavy deck. Like this deck, no joke, is probably over 200 pounds. All I know is I don't want to lift it. It is that heavy. Oh, this ain't going to show up probably, but I am glad that I took a look in there. No, you're not going to see it, but she's nice and clean, but there's I can see into the bottom of the crankcase there, and there is nothing in there. But she's not rusty. I mean, it's wet, but there's like nothing in there. So I'm gonna have to grab some 90 weight. I guess I'll put in there. Do I have to go dig for it? Oh, what is this? This is going to be good stuff for her. There we go. I think I'll use that. Nah, maybe I'll see what else I can find. Oh, yeah. Always more shit that I gotta change. Like, why? Why is that there? I don't know. I remember one thing. When I go to put this on, I don't remember which direction these go in. If they go like that. But looking at this, being here, sure of it goes like that. I guess I'll drive over it. Just drill it out and put a pin in that guy. And all I know, it is getting hot. Extreme heat warnings. And blocked it off so I can't even see, but oh my god, it's hot. I bet you it's close to 40 in here, so. Whew. Really should hang up a blanket or something across there. One of those moving blankets. Probably be nice, but I'm going to drive over her in a few seconds. And I'm wondering if that's how they dented this somehow, but no way. The tractor's not heavy enough to dent it there. I was going to pull those off, pressure wash it, clean it. No. I also see that the seal on the front there is leaking. It looks a little more damp, but maybe it was like that. I don't know. I'll have to run it for a bit. But where else does the fluid go, mind you? Unless someone stood it up on the front. But I'll see. That worked pretty good. Besides the fact that I'm not going to hook those up, I don't think. Maybe I will. We'll see. But just use a couple of little chunks of wood. And that is a giant deck. I always say that. But, okay. I got to definitely slide her over by the looks of it just a bit. But, yeah, there's no dragging this deck under the tractor. It's just too wide. And note to self, never drive over it because I blew the oil filter for the hydrostat. If anyone's new to my channel, don't do that. What the... I just went in for a shit. Are you kidding me? No, it's raining. I need to find some pins. Yeah, sure. Now it starts raining, hey? It's gonna be a good storm. Just got her going, like literally 5 minutes ago, not even. Vibration's gone, but I'm hearing a little bit of a squeak, so kind of don't like that very much. Seems to be cutting actually pretty decent. Trying to get the outside of the whole yard done, but man, it's weird with power steering. That is the freakiest thing ever. Woo, it's clearing the rain pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Parker. That rain's coming down pretty hard. Get the deck won't raise up. I don't care. I'm going for it. Woo! Holy shit! Wow, that's coming down. Look at me. Holy! Woo! Woo! Wow! The girlfriend's back there still. She's mowing with the push mower. You know, I told her not to. Yeah, that's a little loud, hey? I told her I didn't want her using a push mower in the rain because the filter is absolutely destroyed already from doing that. But, I mean, when it's plus 30, sometimes you just have to do it, so. Wow. Yep. That is cold. And I like it because I was hot. Whew. Now I got a hell of a cleanup to do. Lots of shit. That's about 15 minutes. It's not stopping. But, whew. Yeah. So watch out that doesn't blow down to hit me, but look at the yard, eh? Yeah, that cord's okay in the rain. It's on the GFCI plug. Man, it was going good too. Literally, I only got like a quarter of the yard on one side, first trail. It's like 5 minutes of, not even 5 minutes of using her. Like, bullshit. You know, I was just watching her and I swear she was cutting without it running. I wonder if she ran out of gas. It's so loud outside. It looks like she was just pushing it and not cutting. But yeah, it looks like she finally gave up. I don't think it's calming down anytime soon. Holy. But look at that, water's going all the way around the garage. Nothing's coming up into here besides through the door that's open. See, I was worried it's going to drip here and come inside, but it is slightly there. But I think that's more or less because I don't have a door. Oh yeah, now it calms down, hey? Where's the twister? Where's the twister warning? I mean, we had a twister warning, but, you know. Holy. I don't think that liked it too much. Yep. That's a goner. Not going to fix that this week. Not too worried about it. Holy. Okay, so 5 minutes has passed. Well, that water soaks in pretty quick. Oh. Oh. I'm a little angry still, but I'm going to fuel her up and I'm going to go get cutting and probably get eaten alive by mosquitoes. So need to get this grass cut. It's been a while. You're kidding me? It's picking up. Well, maybe not. It just sounds like that in there. Okay. I know this video is boring, but I don't know. That's all I could say. The garage is a freaking pigsty. I got shit everywhere to go through and clean up, and I got to decide the stuff that needs to go inside, but whew. So I just installed 2 pieces of foam in there so it rides against the engine, almost touching the flywheel, but at the same time I don't want that gas tank to get melted, you could say, or, you know, rubbed through. Got some other foam that I might stick in other places. So this is the original engine. I was doing some research on why the paint was different. There used to be actually a skirt that blocked airflow, so it sucked, I guess, only air in from underneath by the belt. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. I do got to get some kind of better hold down for the battery and shit, but this gave her fueled her up. Checked out that lawnmower. Yeah, it looks like it just ran out of fuel. So I'm gonna go out, cut some more in the rain. Just gotta clean up some shit just quickly first. Well, she did awesome. Just finished giving her a quick bath because being wet, everything is kind of messy. Yeah, I don't know if I'll cut the grass in the rain again. That was pretty messy, but yeah, she did great all the way back. I never did certain areas around there, but yeah, everything good. Now I got to check something. It looks like it's lifting it on this side a lot higher than this side, but it could also be where I'm parked. That center link there, I did have to adjust that link a little bit, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference on the lift height or if it's just I'm parked on a weird angle. So, but yeah, seems to be running great. But yeah, she was very, very, very full of grass and frog guts. A lot of frog guts on her, that's for sure. And did a pretty good job, the Bolens. Besides the wheels, dig quite a big of a trench. Quite a trench. Roxy, come on. Still wood ticks in the grass. Lots of them. Gotta get that guy out soon. If I don't decide to add on to the garage, I might possibly toss that buggy together. Not too sure yet. Never did really walk around since everything started growing, hey? You guys see the hidden oak tree in there? It's the only one in the yard, besides, I guess, there's one right at the front, but come on, poo-poo. Freaking snow fence has to be put back up. A lot of stuff. Here's some duckies. Go down the center or that way? Which way, poo-poo? You want to go this way? But this is the end of the video. Again, it's just kind of a boring video. Very hot this weekend. And of course, rainy. But at the same time, lawnmower's done. A few other projects I got done. Recharged air conditioner. So our 22 alternatives. Had to put 2 cans in her. So that's not bad. It was going for about 2 years and just put in 2 more cans. So see if I get another 2 years out of her. But seems like every year you got to put in a can. At the same time, last year I think I put a can of Lake Seal, but I guess that did nothing. But have to wait and see. But last year I didn't really use it very much. But look at us, like those trees are already firewood worthy. It's like crazy how all these are. Proxy out of grass. But back here, got a little bit of grass starting at least. This has been a nightmare trying to get grass to stay, but now that there's some, I should get away with putting some grass seed in between. Right here, still nothing. This is my fault here. Why there's no grass. Same with around the septic. I got styrofoam about 6 inches down, and it's stopping the grass from, I guess, pulling the water from the water table, even though I got it right against the house there. That's all I can really think of. But instead of tall grass, poo-poo. But I'm going to call this a weekend. End of the video. I know, boring. Nothing got done. Just have to haul some more shit inside. And I am sore. Right, poo-poo? You're done? You're tired too? I guess the storm wasn't all that bad. Just on my way to work here. A million mosquitoes behind me. I can see them flying in bed of the truck, but yeah, there's not much for sticks or branches on the ground. A couple right there, but no big huge trees or anything, so not complaining too much. I was expecting to have to move a shit ton on this trail, but again, I don't have to take the trails, but I think it's nice to be able to take a trail on the way to work. At least the trail is on the way to the highway, I guess, to work. Okay, again, boring video-ish kind of this week, but not much going on. Damn near thought he was dead. That's a baby fox. Damn near ran him over. I wonder if I should go get out or back up. It looked half dead. It just stood up. Just laid back down. Meow. Hey, little puppy. Hey, little puppy. I know someone who wants you as a pet. You okay? Meow. Stay there. I might get my hand chewed off on this guy, but we'll see. Something's wrong with him for sure. It's okay. Oh, he's pooping. Stay. Stay. Ow! He has teeth. Who would have thought he had... He has teeth. He's peeing everywhere. It's, well, that's going to make me a little bit late for work, but hey. So, I didn't film much, but long story short is where I seen it there, it's not doing well. When I went back up to the Fox, it was flopping over. There was something wrong with it. I think what happened is with that heavy rain we got, oh, and it's covered in wood ticks big time. That heavy rain, I'm guessing the den flooded. That's really all I could think of. But yeah, not doing well. I got a little bite on my finger there, a couple little marks underneath. It bit me, but you know, I sanitized it and alcoholed it and everything, so that's good, I hope. But I'd be more worried if it wasn't just raining. But yeah, a lot of wood ticks on it and pretty sharp teeth, but you know, catching it, it was not hard whatsoever. It literally flopped over and it couldn't run. It's dehydrated, or maybe not, maybe it's just very hungry, but yeah, definitely not doing the best. I don't know, the girlfriend's probably going to call and get someone to pick it up. I really don't know. I was in a rush. I'm already about 15 minutes late.
Don't you worry, sweet girl. We'll get all the ticks off you. Just to breathe the water, sweetheart. Okay. How about some food? You like that? Oh, you like that, do you? Well, I think she's feeling a lot better. She's definitely chowing down on that food. I gave her a bit of a bath.
Whew. This was extremely rusty and not so much no more, but this is a original Colt single action Army that has been converted to 22, and yeah, it was literally covered in rust before. See the US right there, but she's starting to flash rust already. It wasn't that bad a few minutes ago, but just used some rust dissolving gel on her, and yeah, stupid me, forgot to really take any pictures before, but it is going to flash rust as you're seeing, but at the same time, that's just because it's water based. once I scrub it and oil it, she's going to look better. But yeah, she's was sea solid. Now she is functioning, but still not locking up 100%. But yeah. Well, I just finished cleaning up a few guns. And got some news that Fox just passed away. Ranger was meant to have picked it up yesterday, and long story short is he said it would have just stayed in the back of his car for 24 hours before he could have brought it to the rescue. That seems not right. So we said, okay, well, leave it with us and pick it up after that time, and it didn't make it. It probably needed an IV drip. According to a girlfriend, it was pretty weak. It did eat a little bit of food, but the rescue said, nope, don't feed it or give it water. Take everything away and put nothing but it in a cage. So I don't know the story there, but got to get out my old parts washer and sandblaster cabinet from back here. Oh, and I got to clean them both out and haul them to my house this weekend. So lots of work, lots of work, lots of work. And I hate this, like that parts washer. Haven't used that in 7 years. 7 years. Yeah, it's probably pretty fugly on the inside. Got to find something to drain her out. Yeah, it looks like my junk has been sitting here for quite some time. Look at a layer of dust on it. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, that took a while. Drained her out. And yeah, quite a bit of paint peeling in there. Drained all the shit out of the sandblaster. I'm going to have to hose that off. Probably take the blower fan. This is one of the most dangerous engine stands ever. That'll probably go in the trash. But yeah, concrete floor is kind of peeling up a bit there, but that's from all the salt off the truck in here. So, but other than that, toolbox is still not going to fit underneath. So I'm gonna look at it. I think the old man's going to have to remove his casters on the bottom to fit it in there. Yeah, look at this. I actually found a picture. That's what the Colt looked like when I started. So, yeah. That's what she looked like. And, yeah. It was actually a lot worse on the other side. This is the only picture I got. Well, we just got one hell of a storm. And, not sure if I should be doing this trail today or not. But... yeah, we got crazy storms. I don't know if they'll end up in this video or not, but tons and tons of rain, and the road was pretty washed out behind me. But see how many trees I got to move today. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and it won't be any. But we'll see. Yeah, nothing but rain for the last like 3 days. That's pretty crazy. And another load of hoard. Parts washer, all of our sols in the pail, copper slag, and walnut shells crushed up, and a tree that got some pretty good windburn on her. Like, holy. Yeah, that tree was doing good. Yeah. But definitely got some good windburn, that's for sure. Release some pressure off it, might help it.